Today we're going to talk about the quadratic formula, but first we have to remind ourselves what the quadratic equation looks like in standard form. So it's ax squared plus bx plus c. Ax squared plus bx plus c. So keeping that in mind, let's look at the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula gives us a nice clean way to figure out what x equals. X equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, as I promised, there is a Pop Goes the Weasel version, and because I like you all so much, I'm not going to torture you by singing it to you, but I am going to provide a link to another YouTube video where someone else sings it for you. And if tomorrow, either before school, during break, or in between classes, you find me and sing this song to me properly, I will award you 3 points extra credit on your test. So, x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So let's go ahead and use that to solve a quadratic equation for x. So what if I have 3x squared plus x minus 4 equals 0? Well, my 3 is a, my b is 1, and my c is negative 4. So x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's really negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared is 1. Negative 4 times negative 4 is actually positive 16. And then positive 16 times 3 is a positive 48. And that's going to all be over 6. So that gives me negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 49 all over 6, and that equals negative 1 plus or minus 7 over 6. So I am going to split that up. Negative 1 plus 7 over 6 gives me 6 over 6, and that's 1. Negative 1 minus 7 over 6 gives me negative 8 over 6, and that simplifies to negative 4/3. So those would be my two answers. Let's try another. What if I have 3y squared equals 6y minus 1? Well, I want to get it in standard form, so I need to move this 6y and this negative 1 to the other side. So I get 3y squared minus 6y plus 1 equals 0. Now my a is 3, my b is negative 6, and my c is 1. So in this case, instead of x, I've got y equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So negative 6 is positive 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 12 all over 6, and that equals 6 plus or minus the square root of 24 over 6, and 6 plus or minus the square root of 24. Well, 24 is 3 times 8, and 8 is 4 times 2, so I'm going to do square root of 4, so this equals 6 plus or minus 2 radical 6 over 6, and I could go through and simplify the 6 and the 2. Let's do some more in the next video.